Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Ninth Legion, and let's play some more Dragon Age Inquisition. So, we are in the village of Crestwood. There's monsters around, there's bandits around, there's undead around. It's all good fun. And apparently there's a landmark around here somewhere I can nick. There we go. Mine. Memory of the Drowned. On the 8th day of Bloomingtide, 930 Dragon, we fought the 5th Blight. We remember the night the dam broke open, drowning the Darkspawn in floodwater. We remember the cries of those swept away, our families and good neighbours. We remember refugees who took shelter with us, also lost in the dark. We give their souls to the Maker, beloved Andraste. Guide them to his side. Okay, so it's a memorial to a bunch of people who are dead. Nice. Oh, and there's people. And a quest, possibly? Sister Vaughn.
I am Sister Vaughn.
Yes, you are.
Does the mayor finally plan to drain the lake? I must find someone to retrieve the remains of those lost there.
Yeah, sure. But why? Why do you want...
You want to exhume the corpses at the bottom of the lake?
They were the Maker's children. Their earthly bodies deserve better than abandonment in a mire. A funeral service will help put living minds at ease.
Your devotion does you credit,
Seeker Pentacast. Forgive me. I did not expect to see the right hand of the divine in our humble village.
Be at ease. We have too much to do to stand on rank.
Yes, Seeker. As you say.
Okay. Why are we... Well, actually, first off, why you're burning a bunch of bodies? I can kind of guess why, but we'll double check.
Have I interrupted a funeral service?
We lost many friends in the first attack. There will be endless time to mourn. The fear is how many more will be added to the pyre.
Fair enough. And you want us to drain the lake so you can get the bodies, so...
What did you mean by finally drain the lake?
The undead returned, only after the light in the lake appeared. If we want to stop them, we must investigate. But the mayor sent no one at all. I fear he thinks that emptying the waters would unleash even more monsters on us.
I mean, that's not a bad theory, I'll be honest, but, you know, shit's not going to get better anytime soon. This is the wrong way. Where does that take me? That takes me up to the rift. Not going to worry about the rift right now. Anything else around here? Oh, yeah, there is. Basically, stuff to steal. That's actually not a bad haul. Do these poor, helpless villagers have anything else that, you know, they're not using right this second? Apparently they do. Ooh, lightning stuff. Okay. We've got Dorian with us at the moment. He's using fire mostly. Okay, so where am I actually meant to go? This did not lead me where I want to be. Oh, actually, okay, so maybe the way I was going first was actually... Yeah, that makes sense. So... Definitely no path up that way. Let's get out of here as quickly as we can. Maybe there's a path over this way? No. Okay. You know what? Parkour. 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 We haven't got time for any of that going around obstacles. We just go through them like true men and women of the Inquisition. Right. No, left. There we go. This should lead us on the right way. Bloody lightning. Ooh, is this bit outside the village? It is. Did anyone abandon some stuff they might not need? Yes, they did. Fennec fur. Well, okay, that's not so great. I mean, feel free to just leave more gold lying around. Although I guess they're peasants, so I shouldn't expect too much. I would have thought by now all the blood on me would have washed off. Also, these zombies are quite bloody, I've noticed. You know, for being undead, I would have expected them to be drier, maybe? Maybe they're moist zombies. Sorry, undead. They're not actually zombies. They're just undead. Ooh, we have a cave. Quite a big cave. Why would you have such a big cave? And we have a book. What's in the book? Tattered journal. The bandits are just across the way, so I can keep an eye on those bastards. I've managed to take back some of the supplies they stole from that travelling merchant. They didn't even see it coming. But I'm not afraid. If they want to fight, they can come and get me. Okay. Come and get you in the cave? Does the cave possibly lead me to where I need to go? Maybe. But there's a monument marker around here somewhere. There we go. A landmark, rather. Mine. Hidden cave. A wooden facade has been erected at the mouth of the cave, presumably to shield any occupants from the weather. Yes, that looks exactly like what's happened there. I'll take that iron. Anything else over here? Nope. Alright, let's go check out this mysterious cave, shall we? I say mysterious, we just found it. There's nothing really strange about it, it's just a cave. Kind of a cool cave, actually. Ooh, deep mushrooms, because we probably have about 100 of those now. Because for some reason we found a lot of them in the desert. Still don't know why. Oh, there's a dude. Oh, and he's not hostile. That makes a change. Well, first, let me steal his mushrooms. Oh, and then there's a nug. Well, that can just run away.
Unnatural things walk in the night. It's the Maker punishing a sinful world. That's what I say.
Sure it is. Alright, I'm going to steal this mosaic piece. You guys aren't using it. And if you haven't got bloodstone and
unnatural things walk in the night. It's the Maker punishing a sinful world. That's what I say.
Yeah, you do say that. You said it twice now, you weirdo. Okay, so there's not really anything in this cave apart from a couple of people who are just enjoying being in a cave, I guess. I mean, it's a very nice cave, don't get me wrong, but I'd probably go to the village where all the monsters roam about. Or I'd block up the entrance, or keep a watch outside, or anything, rather than just sitting in the back waiting to be trapped by a zombie. But maybe that's just me. Maybe I think differently about such things. I don't know where I'm meant to be going. We have discovered the rocky slope. Good. Perfect. Oh, that's the keep over there. That's actually quite a nice looking castle. Why was there only a gamekeeper living in there? And how did the bandits take it so easily? I mean, is it that hard to keep a guard on it? You know? Try and keep people away from your castle so they don't steal it? Oh, hello. Is that red lyrium? I mean, it's... Yeah, oh shit, there's red lyrium all over this place. Okay. Why is there so much red lyrium? That's probably not good. Got some more obsidian. Can I do anything with this red lyrium? I'm meant to be destroying red lyrium when I find it. I guess we're just going to ignore that. Okay. No one's even going to comment on it? No one's going to say, oh look, red lyrium, watch out, don't go mad and kill everyone? Okay. I mean, I gave them all a chance to comment on it. If they comment on it later, then I'm going to be very annoyed. Why is there so much red lyrium? That's kind of weird. I mean, we've seen it underground and in caves and stuff. The only time we've seen it just on the surface like this was in the future. And that was not a pretty future, because everyone was dead. And the sky was falling apart. And it was weird. It was not at the best of times. We required embrium seeds? Oh, apparently I've got a quest to pick up some seeds. That's kind of new to me. And there's a bad guy down there. Don't know who you are, don't know what you're about, but I'm not heading that way, so that's fine. What I'm trying to do is get to that camp first. It's always handy to have a camp around, so that when you take damage you can go and heal up. Ooh, what the hell's that? Looks like... Oh, it's a Druffalo. Okay, that's fine. As long as we leave it alone, it'll leave us alone.
I must admit, Cassandra, I've never heard of these Seekers of Truth.
Why would you? They do not exist in Tevinter.
What are they? Some manner of Super Templar? Is this one of those
Super
sudden secrets
Templar.
of proper hygiene?
Once we worked from the shadows, monitoring Templars and mages alike.
Ah, that clearly worked out well.
Your glibness does you no credit. The Mage Rebellion was beyond even our power to control.
Okay, I was trying to let them finish the conversation before we deal with whoever this is. Who are you? Highwayman. Oh, you're a highwayman. And a highwayman guardsman. Vulnerable to electricity. Well, unfortunately I have fire for you guys. So you're just going to have to kind of put up with that. Let's see. That'll do. Alright. You've cast barrier, which is fine. I'd then like you to kind of set those guys on fire. Cassandra can go deal with that guardsman. And I think we'll stack up... yeah, let's get a full draw on him, get maximum damage to that guy. Hopefully these guys will be a bit injured, and I can just work on them. I don't want to attack the Druffalo with any AoE spells, so we need to be a little bit careful. Ah, damn it. Hate it when special attacks miss like that. It's rude. How are we doing, Cassandra? You haven't taken a single bit of damage, have you? Yep, we're good. And we didn't accidentally attack a Druffalo. Because those things are tough. That wouldn't have ended well for us. Whoa, more bad guys somewhere. Okay, nowhere too close. Take some of that. Okay, oh, the camp's right here. Good. I didn't even realise I was so close. And there's a rift right there, so we might as well go deal with that next.
Set up camp, perhaps.
I think it's a perfect place to set up camp. I'm glad you agree. Even though I did not ask your opinion. Okay. So we haven't taken any damage.
Inquisitor.
No, you don't. No, go away. We're not doing those right now. Cool. Now, do I want to change my party? Because we're finding a lot of stuff that's actually vulnerable to electricity with the highwaymen. So we could switch out Dorian for electricity, because that would do better. But I mean, the fire is nice. And I haven't had Dorian in my party very much, so we might as well keep him for now. I mean, you can't go that wrong when you set people on fire. My entire Witcher 3 playthrough was based on just setting people on fire. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Need to get up there. Was there a path from the camp? I didn't actually see another way out from there. But maybe I was being really blind. Oh, there actually might be. Okay. If I can get over that rock wall. There. Am I just being silly? I might just be being silly and wasting my time. Oh, but I found some loot. Okay, well, this isn't what I'm looking for, but sure, I'll take it. Ooh. Ooh! Okay, that's actually pretty good. And some kind of cave painting. Yeah, it's a very nice cave painting, I approve. Okay, that Keeper Fire Staff might actually be very good for Dorian, because obviously he is all about the fire. So, Dorian, what you currently got? Ah, 60 DPS. So this one's exactly the same? That's disappointing. Yeah. Oh well. I got very excited then about what I thought was good loot, and then it turned out it wasn't. So I still need to get up around there, so I guess we're going to go down here and hook left. There's going to be more bandits, or highwaymen, rather. Maybe I should get electricity, but nah, screw it. No, we're just going to set everyone on fire. You can't go wrong when you set everyone on fire. Alright, I'd like an explosive shot on them. Dorian is just that tiny bit out of range. Okay, we'll get those two with some immolation. Cassandra, go deal with that foot soldier, and what are you? Highwayman Prowler. Oh, you appear to have dual blades. You're a dual wielder. You're a rogue! Well, screw you then. I'm the only rogue around here. I'm clearly not. Oh, there it is. Oh, God, you're on Sarah. Get off her. Where are you? He's gone invisible. Two can play that. Wow, okay, that Prowler did a lot of damage. Yeah, Jesus, okay. I was being a bit glib earlier. They are apparently very effective at the whole murdering people. Well, actually, we're right next to a camp, so why waste potions healing everyone up when I can just go rest for 5 seconds? At least I learnt my lesson here, rather than anywhere else further away. There we go. Okay, right, everyone's good. They haven't respawned, which is nice. There's just a Druffler around, looking mean. Okay, we don't want to head over this way. We want to try and skirt through this path, I guess. Okay, I do want this obsidian. We haven't actually found obsidian before in quantities, so I can't really pass up this stuff when I spot it. But I'll try not to spend... Whoa, Jesus Christ! Fuck you, game. Fuck you. I did not need that today.
At the cave where Hawk's warden friend is squatting.
Oh, up there. Oh, cool. Thank you, Sarah. I completely missed that. Oh, we've got another landmark. Well, I guess we'll take that. And some obsidian. We'll take that as well. And more Embryon. Okay. So this is the area we go to for Embryon, Embryum, and obsidian, apparently. I feel like I should probably be making a note of stuff like that, but, you know, maybe one day. The pit in the pond. Free Trout Pond hides a sinkhole hundreds of yards deep. Darkspawn emerged from this and other caves to attack Crestwood during the Blight. The flood that wiped out old Crestwood drowned the Blighted ones, and the excess water created the pond we see today. If the dam was not damaged, we would never have survived the Darkspawn. Was the Maker's hand in this? I cannot believe he would be so purposefully cruel to his children, flawed though we are. Okay. So I'm confused. Are we knocking down the dam, or are we trying to repair the dam? I guess if we're trying to drain the area, I figured we were knocking down a dam so all the water went away. But maybe we're blocking a dam that's previously failed so the water stops coming in? I mean, I don't really know how dams work. I'm just guessing here. We'll just wait and see. Ooh. Oh, shit, it's Hawk. How did you get here before me? And why did you not kill all the zombies?
Glad you made it. I just got here myself. My contact with the Wardens should be at the back of the cave.
Okay. By the way...
A group of Wardens were protecting a villager from corpses out near Crestwood.
They were likely hunting my friend. Glad they didn't come looking for people to help in here. They might well be good men, but they've been given bad orders.
Okay, fair enough. Well, are you just going to come with? You're just going to come with. Cool. More deep mushrooms, might as well take them. Ooh, and obsidian. Definitely want that. It's a nice picture they've got on their wall there. I kind of appreciate the artistry. Why do they have such a picture here? The Banner of the Blind Men. This banner marks the cave as an outpost of the Blind Men, notorious smugglers who are known to sell slaves to Tevinter. It is possible that the Grey Warden asked them politely to leave so that he could use their hideout, although the bloodstains on the walls suggest otherwise. Okay, so he murdered some slavers to take over their house. I'm kind of okay with that.
It's just us. I brought the Inquisitor.
My name is Stroud, and I'm at your service, Inquisitor.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. I could always use another ally.
I'll take all the help I can get. I know the Wardens have troubles of their own. I wonder, though, might those troubles have anything to do with Corypheus?
I fear it is so. When my friend Hawk slew Corypheus, Weishaupt was happy to put the matter to rest. But an archdemon can survive wounds that seem fatal, and I feared Corypheus might possess the same power. My investigation uncovered clues, but no proof. Then, not long after, every warden in Orlais began to hear the calling.
Maker? Why didn't you tell me?
It was a Grey Warden matter. I was bound by an oath of secrecy.
Okay. If I remember correctly, the calling is when they feel an archdemon rising, and the beginning of a new blight.
Is the calling some sort of Grey Warden ritual?
The calling tells a warden that the Blight will soon claim him. It starts with dreams. Then come whispers in his head. The warden says his farewells and goes to the deep roads to meet his death in combat.
And every Grey Warden in Orlais is hearing that right now. They think they're dying.
Yes. Likely because of Corypheus. If the wardens fall, who will stand against the next Blight? It is our greatest fear.
So Corypheus isn't controlling them. He's bluffing them with this calling. And they're falling for it.
Okay, I was completely wrong about what the calling was. It's been a long time since I was a Grey Warden, but still. Okay, so he's summoning them all. He's sending them all to die, basically. Or he's convincing them to send themselves to die. They sound desperate.
So the Wardens are making some last desperate attack on the Darkspawn.
We are the only ones who can slay archdemons. Without us, the next Blight will consume the world. Warden Commander Clarel spoke of a blood magic ritual to prevent future blights before we all perished. When I protested the plan as madness, my own comrades turned on me. Grey Wardens are gathering here, in the western approach. It is an ancient Tevinter ritual tower. Meet me there, and we will find answers.
Let's go.
Okay, that is quite interesting. So Corypheus is playing a very clever game, turning the Grey Wardens against themselves. It sounds like this Clarel might be one of his pawns, though. That, or just very deluded. But I mean, really, when has any blood magic ritual ever turned out for the best for anyone in this game? I mean, there's got to be at least one or two success stories of blood magic where everything's worked out fine and everyone lived happily ever after. But we never seem to hear about them. It always goes terribly, terribly wrong. Regarding the calling, so many refuse to speak of it, but how can we know it? How can we identify it if we do not share it? The calling is not a source of shame. The song that whispers in the back of my mind is no evil upon my soul, but the mark of a life well lived in service of a greater good. If all things come from the Maker, then is this too not part of his plan? Could it not be a gift, a final haunting melody to send us into the afterlife with hearts opened? Could this not be his song? It scratches at my thoughts, the music almost a voice, at once unearthly and beautiful. I found myself humming it aloud a few days past. Where once it intruded, it now feels a natural part of my mind's course. It coils around memories I hold dear, training with Sir Keller, riding in the moonlight, my mother's face the last time I saw her, and inserts itself into them, so that I could almost swear that music, that sense of a present watching and calling, had always been a part of what I remember. This is what the senior wardens warned us of, I imagine. I should not find it beautiful. I must remember that corruption and recognize that my mind is slowly losing the wit to differentiate between this world and that which would consume and destroy it. I must, I can. I will tell the wardens tomorrow. I have seen their looks. They already know, I suspect. I will heed the calling and go to the deep roads to die with the dwarves, fighting as a Grey Warden should. But if I am to die, after all I have given, can I not at least allow myself the pleasure of the song's beauty? The final page of To My Fellow Wardens by Sir Marjorie Biram. Interesting, so it's a very seductive sound they're hearing. But okay, this episode's running on a bit long, so I'm going to take a break here.
Hopefully we'll find some answers in the Western approach, though I fear what those answers will be. I've seen too much blood magic to ever trust where it leads.
That was totally what I was saying earlier, but anyway. Okay, I'm going to end this one here. Thank you guys for watching, I hope you did enjoy this. Do feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you all later. Bye.